Why haven't I heard back from Home Affairs about my appeal for a rejected letter of good cause? Short answer, backlog at Home Affairs. Long answer, my permit expired during COVID-19. Applied for good cause, rejected. Appealed a year ago, no response. Home Affairs must provide reasons for rejection. Appeals to Director General and Minister within 10 days. Delays due to backlog and COVID-19. Circular extends permits to June 2024. Seek assistance from experienced organizations to expedite appeal process effectively. Additionally, consider contacting your local Home Affairs office directly to inquire about the status of your appeal and explore any available options for expediting the process. Persistently follow up on your appeal to ensure timely resolution. Stay proactive and document all communication with Home Affairs for future reference. It's essential to remain patient and persistent throughout this process, as navigating bureaucracy can be challenging. Can I reclaim South African citizenship after receiving citizenship of another country? The short answer, not yet. The SCA ruled it unconstitutional to withdraw someone's citizenship. But as at 5 March 2024, the Constitutional Court is yet to make its decision. Reclaiming South African citizenship after obtaining citizenship elsewhere is currently not possible. Despite the Supreme Court of Appeal, SCA, ruling Section 6(1)(a) unconstitutional. The Constitutional Court's decision is awaited as of March 5, 2024. Section 6(1) of the Citizenship Act mandates losing South African citizenship upon acquiring another without permission. The Democratic Alliance, DA, challenged this, leading to the SCA's June 2023 ruling for retrospective reinstatement of citizenship. Home Affairs won't appeal the SCA decision, awaiting the Constitutional Court's ruling. Once confirmed, reclaiming citizenship at the South African Embassy with necessary documents is possible. How can I renew my South African retired person's visa? The short answer, all extensions must be submitted through VFS Global. Here is a list of everything you will need. The long answer. As you probably know, the retired person's visa usually expires after 4 years, and you have to submit any visa renewal at least 60 days before the expiry date of your visa. You can apply for renewal earlier than the 60 days, but only within the last 6 months of the validity of the existing visa. All extensions have to be submitted in South Africa through VSF Global. They advise that if you have previously qualified under the R37,000 a month income, you should check the current exchange rate as this fluctuates, and ensure that you still qualify. Samigration says that the R37,000 income may originate from a pension, retirement account, or irrevocable annuity or from assets providing the required monthly income. What happens to my visa if a non-citizen, divorce from my permanent resident spouse? The short answer, the Director General of Home Affairs can issue an order that will allow a foreign ex-spouse who applies for a visitor's or relative's visa to stay in the country. The long answer, there was a recent case, June 2022, brought to the Western Cape High Court by several foreign ex-spouses wanting to stay in South Africa as they were contributing to their children's care, even though their spousal visas had lapsed as a result of the divorces. Judge Scher said that as long as these foreign parents had entered and were working in the country lawfully at the time their spousal visas ended, they should, if possible, continue to be accommodated in the country so that they could continue to support their children and care for them, both financially and emotionally. The judge said the spousal visa had to come to an end when the spousal relationship ended, but other means could be provided for a foreign spouse who was the parent of a South African child citizen or permanent resident and therefore had parental responsibilities, which they were actually discharging, to remain in the country in order to 1. Apply for a fresh status, i.e., a visitor's or relative's visa which would 2. Allow them to stay and work in the country so they could discharge their parental responsibilities and exercise their rights. This order, or readings into the law, will allow a foreign ex-spouse who applies, on expiry of their spousal visa, for a visitor's or relative's visa, to continue to live and work in the country to discharge their parental responsibilities. How can a foreign national replace stolen documents? The short answer, you have to go to Home Affairs in person with whatever documents you have left, as well as a police complaint report of the theft. The whole question. My friend's boyfriend is a foreign national. They have been together for 8 years and have 2 children together. The boyfriend was robbed recently and lost all his travel documents. What can they do? The long answer: you don't say what kind of papers your friend's foreign boyfriend had. But in any case, if he has not already done so, he should report the theft of his papers to the police. He needs to have a police case number he can show to the Department of Home Affairs, DHA, when he goes to them to get replacement papers. He should make a sworn affidavit setting out the details of how he was robbed, the date, etc., and take that plus a certified copy of the police case number details to DHA and ask them to issue